What is up, guys? It is your favorite Everything JR Wisdom. And today I'm coming at you with another video. This is a question from one of my coaching clients. She had a follow-up question in reference to men and approaching men. Do men find it attractive? Is it a turn off for some men? Do some men feel like a beta male if a woman approaches them and things like that? And I've addressed this with her and other women in the past, which some women are reluctant about it. But I'm going to go ahead and read a part of her email with the questions that she was asking. Then we're going to get into it. We're going to dissect this. We're going to unpack this a little bit. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into her email. My question to you is, what do you think about a girl approaching a guy and making some conversation? It's known for guys to make the first move, but what do you think of a young woman approaching a young man and making the first move? Is that a turn on or a turn off for guys? So, like I said, I've coached women on this topic in the past. Ladies, relax. You're a human being at the end of the day. You're not some goddess that, or a queen that's like, I can't talk to this peasant. I don't want him to think that I'm thirsty or I'm easy or something like that. I don't want to come off as, oh my goodness, she must be desperate. No, ladies. Me personally, and I think other fellas find it attractive when women do it. Because one thing's for sure, right? We got these choosing signals and things like that. But one thing's for sure is when a woman approaches you, for the guys who recognize that she's actually approaching you, because I used to have this issue. I didn't know that a woman was shooting her shot, because women communicate through innuendo and small talk, and they want you to actually move forward. So one thing about this is that it's easy. It's not gonna hurt you. You communicate these things to a man. A man's not gonna bite your head off or anything like that. It's easy. Dudes are real cool. They're not like women. Some women will just like not even talk to you, like when you try to approach them and things like that. It's just for some women, they don't see it as normal, and women aren't used to rejection. It's men. It's the masculine energy that it's about being rejected. Now, women may seem, which we'll get into this, that when they approach men, it's not seen as feminine. Small talk, there's nothing wrong with small talk. You're a human being. When you're at a bar, you ever been sitting at a bar, you don't strike up conversations. How to Win Friends and Influence People. I always bring up this book all the time. I know you guys heard of it by Dale Carnegie, right? It's just about being a human being. You're not above anyone. Who do you think you are at the end of the day? And as a man, I know for sure that if you came to talk to me, that the attraction is already there. I don't have to wonder when I'm approaching you what you're going to say. And a lot of times, fellas, we mess things up by saying the wrong thing. But when a woman approaches us, I know for sure that she at least has a little bit of attraction to me. And it's on me to start the rest of the conversation and carry it on. So no, ladies, it doesn't make you less feminine. It's not a turn off. It doesn't make you look desperate or anything like that. A lot of you ladies give the standard choosing signal. For you ladies who don't turn your head when a man looks your way, you keep eye contact with him. You don't break it, and you smile at him. And some fellas, whether they get the cue or not, are usually right on it, or either they may be too shy. Some men are actually too shy to approach, which isn't really masculine, or maybe he might have other things going on. But there's nothing wrong with smiling and things like that. Don't let anyone tell you that it's not ladylike. Like I've actually told women to actually approach men that they may find interested in, because you may never get that chance again to see this person. And your pride or your ego is telling you, I'm a woman, I'm not about to approach him. I looked at him for like 2 seconds. He should have got the drift, because that's what they say, right? If a woman looks at you, that's her shooting her shot. You feel me? Women shoot their shot also, and what you ladies like to do is you like to get in a man's sphere. You like to get in, you like to get around him or do something, or sometimes bump, get close enough to him. And some guys may not catch it and they may back up, there's nothing wrong with starting small talk. Fellas, if a woman's starting small talk with you and she's not at a store working there, chances are she's flirting with you. Women have had to point this out to me that they're flirting with me. And ladies, so some men who may not be as seasoned may not know that you're flirting with them. And that's just how it is. So you may just have to be forward sometimes. Some of you aren't going to be like, I'm not about to ask a man for his number. I've had women ask me for my number. I didn't think any less of them. And that doesn't mean I smashed either. It's just about what like you would do with any other friend. You're conversing. You're getting to know this person. So no, if you see a young man or a man that you may be interested in, just like you would talk to a waiter, rest in peace, Alan Roger Curry, you wouldn't have any trouble talking to a waiter, or if you were at a store or at a car dealership or anything like that, asking someone for help, asking a man for help, asking a man for, random questions or things like that. You don't have a problem asking me questions, right? You don't have a problem, calling into these shows and asking men questions. So you have to take the pressure off and realize that we're all just human. We're all on this trip. We're all on this adventure at the end of the day. So that's the big thing you got to realize, guys. So one thing, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to play this clip real quick for those of you guys who stayed long enough, where this lady, she talks about, something that to maintain your femininity when you're approaching. So let's do it.
A hot topic for women that are trying to tap into their feminine energy is, how do you approach a man if you see him out and you like him? Well, for us feminine women, what you want to do is stare and smile for at least 5 seconds. This is a clear indicator to a man that you're interested. Now, if in the event he doesn't pull up on you, it could be the fact that he's probably dating somebody else. He's emotionally unavailable. He's not interested in women, or he could fear rejection. Men that fear rejection are feminine energized. You're not trying to approach them anyway. Now, if this is an event where you see somebody online, right now Instagram has this great thing where you can like somebody's story. That's a great way to pop up and show that you're looking, or you can send the heart eyes. Now, sending a DM or walking up to a man is a very masculine energy act, and it shows that you want to be the initiator for the rest of your relationship.
Now, once again, she's talking about a lot of these things are nonverbal approaches, liking a status and all this other stuff. We hear that about women talking about liking a status. I don't think it's masculine to approach, just like it's not masculine to approach a man in the store or ask a man for directions and things like that. It's not masculine. So I disagree with her on that. But ladies, these are subtle things, I guess she's trying to keep you within your femininity in terms of approaching and things like that. So for sure, women, there are these women coaches that say this, obviously, from what she's talking about. And it's just what she's saying is maintaining your femininity. Me personally, like I said, I've been, it's only a handful of times. I don't say I've been approached several times. I'm pretty sure there's these soft approaches or getting in my area or small talk that I never noticed, or innuendo that I didn't pick up on. And hey, it is what it is. So we're going to get into this next one where she goes into some other things as well. So let's get into it.
A lot of dating coaches will sit here and fool you to believe that if you approach a man as a woman, that you are masculine. Of course, you will be deemed as masculine if you are trying to approach a man in the same way that he's approaching you. There's multiple ways, but the real main 2 ways that I've learned from my old teacher, Tariq Nasheed, back in his Mech Lessons days, there's a hard choose and a soft choose. Ladies, if you ever caught yourself looking at a man in a flirtatious way and he comes to you, that's a soft choose. That's deemed as a soft choose. If you order a man a drink, or you just come up to him and, make small talk, that's considered a hard choose because it's a little bit more forward. And trust me, ladies, you're still going to be in your femininity. Men who get women on the regular, especially attractive women in large cities like Houston, that's going to turn them on even more. Like, okay, she's not like some of these women who feel like I gotta sit here and chase her like Tom and Jerry and play all these games throughout the night. She's cooperating. She's showing me that she's going for what she wants. That doesn't mean that just because you approach him that you're not going to run into guys that are playing games. But for the right guy, you are going to be like, okay, I see her. But of course, you're going to have people in the comments that look like Master Splinter talking about, oh, you would pick me if you do it and don't do it because it makes me a beta male.
Now, I like what she had to say. I find it super attractive. I find it attractive when a woman approaches you. That means we're not playing any games. That means I don't have to really, chase you around or try to figure something out. It expresses to me that you have interest in me instead of me potentially rolling the dice, even though you may have given me choosing signals and things like that, I could be wrong when I walk up to you and in a split second you're like, nah, I'm good, doesn't work for me. And it happens. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make you, based off what she said as well, it doesn't make you masculine. It doesn't make you anything like that. So ladies, shoot your shot, baby. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like Nas said, and what she said as well made me think of what Nas said a while ago. I don't have no game. She just understands my story. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have game. We're just talking like human beings, and that's how I feel. I don't have game. I'm a conversationalist. I like to converse, and I like to talk. I like to talk about different things throughout life. So, you may find that person, but your ego, if you're always stuck in your ego and what society's telling you, hey, it is what it is. Anyway, I hope this video has been helpful. I'm doing a series on this as well. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click the link. There was a lot to unpack in this video. If you want to book a session with yours truly, I got you. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. It helps to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And with that being said, it's your favorite everything, JR Wisdom. Much blessings and abundance. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's your favorite everything, like I said, JR Wisdom. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. This is Wisdom. I'm out. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.